So hello divers, Jerry's here and welcome to my super credit farming guide. We're going to talk about planets to go. You want big open spaces. You want to do this on difficulty 2 for the most POIs with less objectives eating. We've got a lot of water on that one, so it's not that great. This one has not as much water. That's a decent map. This one has too much water, so I don't want to do that. So this is the best we're going to get on this set. So we'll take that. We've got the mech, the jump pack, and the warp pack. The jump pack for speed, the warp pack and the mech to get into bunkers. So we'll go ahead and land right on a POI. I like the grenade pistol, but anything you can use to open these things is great. We'll pop that right out of the pod. And sadly, it was just metals. This is honestly a good way to farm metals too. Debatably, you're going to farm them faster than on difficulty 10. We're going to take a look at the map now and take a look at POIs. So that's a POI. We can tell because it looks like a building. And these you will learn in time. If you do this enough, you'll be able to identify pretty much every POI exactly. That could be something over here. See too much right off the bat. But this like black mark there, that's probably something. There's probably something around it. There looks like a building next to it. This looks like it's just a rock. I don't know why I zoomed in. That's a LiDAR station. There's a couple different setups for LiDAR stations, and you'll learn them in time. So it looks good. I'm looking for anything else. This is just a big hole in the ground from like a bomb or something. That's probably nothing. It's probably not even POI. So we'll go check things out. This is the weird one that we were looking at earlier. That weird mark. The POI spawns away, like the actual mark spawns away from where the actual loot is. So you just gotta look around and like use your ears. You can hear these things beep. This one I've always had good luck with super credits, and I say that, but it's just memories. That's alright. So we'll look around. That's a building, and we can actually see that from here. So we'll hop over to that. We'll go ahead and pop this bad boy open, and sadly no super credits. But that's okay. This is strictly a numbers game. Do this enough, you will find them. Double check our work. I missed 3 POIs. I'm just going to return to ship. Return to ship because it's faster than extracting. But it doesn't generate liberation or anything else. So that is a great map. Very open. There's no water. We'll pick it. Same loadout. And we will go... We can see 3 POIs right from the air. So that is fantastic. We'll come out of the pod. And this one does not spawn loot. That is okay. It happens. It's just a numbers game. Do this enough, you will find it. Now, because we've already done a mission, this is a secret. We're not telling the devs about it. We're not telling Arrow. If there's any devs, click off this video. If you look at POIs on the map after you've done a mission, after you've dropped and come back to your ship or finished a mission, whatever, they will now be highlighted. That looks like a bunker. So that's really interesting. So I'm interested in that. And you can just hover over them and see what you're looking for. It doesn't mark secondaries, it doesn't do anything like that. So one of the POIs we visited, we actually managed to find some super credits. Fantastic. Happy with that. This is what the rock looks like. So when you're on higher difficulties looking for super samples, that's what it looks like. That looks like on the map. This is a really funky POI. This was introduced later, I believe. I could be wrong. But it doesn't look like there's anything here. So if you come around this corner, there's actually 2 loot spawns. That's fantastic. I don't know how many times I've walked past it without looting. Cool. That's a bunker, and I'm going to show you how to get into them solo. Let me get all my gear down, and we'll talk about that. So we're bringing our warp pack down. I'm also bringing down the mech so I can show you. So first thing I want to do is destroy this forklift, because sometimes when you come out, you warp into that forklift and die. We'll dive and warp in, so we can pick up things and loot them. That's great. We'll warp our way back out. Now we'll do it with the mech. So we'll walk our mech over there, and we will go ahead and back it up into the bunker door. I've never really used the mech, so I'm really bad at driving them. Also, the FRV is good. If you're good at driving, the FRV is really good. And then we can get back in the mech. And there we go. So I ran all the way across the world and I found another bunker. But because I called down both my things on the other side, I can't get into it. So you wait there, and I will go get my work pack, and I will be back. And I'm debating just sitting here for 4 minutes. Okay, we're back over here, and I did want to show you something while we're over here. You can look inside these without going in them. If you climb up on this rock, aim down sights, and dive, you get a brief peek in. So you can see if it's worth, like, going in right off the bat. On my way back, I found another POI with more super credits in. So that's fantastic. Now we're here, we'll dive in, and we'll loot it. Sadly, no super credits, but that's okay. And we'll work our way out. So now I'm just really double checking my work, looking for anything I missed. So there's one, and this is an identifiable POI on the map. It's just a hole in the ground. But it is strictly a numbers game. If you do this enough times, you will find super credit. You will find a lot of super credits. We were doing this the other night. We farmed up 1,000 super credits in about 2 hours. And you can even see better returns than that. Theoretical maximum is 2,800 super credits per mission. Are you ever going to find that? No. At all. Never going to happen. But if it does, record it. We'll go ahead and return to ship, and we'll get out of here. Good luck farming. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Any tips you have, go ahead and leave a comment.
Your will lies deep way under the surface, and like a fire needs coal in the furnace. This is your goal that makes it all worth it. This is your why.